Just for the building and the project, that includes the building itself as well as all of the things inside, the total project would be $8.5 million. And that is a fully furnished 50,000 square foot facility.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
For the building itself, the 8.5, the Lord has, by the generosity of the community, sent in all of it. There is no debt. Everything is completely paid for. You had mentioned to keep it going is now the key. That's our general fund operating expense that keeps the lights on and food on the tables for our clients. Moving forward, we know that there's going to be an increase in expenses. We have twice the size of the facility that we had, and we're getting ready to serve about 20 to 30% more clients as well. So the need now turns to keeping the ministry operating from a general fund perspective.
It seemed like every time we would get a little bit of steam, something would kind of pull back. And we, for a while, were trying to build this building over on the south side. And it came to our attention through a group of volunteers who spoke with our CEO and maybe gave him some good guidance and said maybe that's not the best place. And he kind of was feeling the same way about it at the time. So through that, we shifted the design of the building, we shifted location of the building, and it just took a long time. And as those pieces were happening, I would say the catalyst was a donor that came alongside and said, I would like to give you $1 million. And that was when we finally, that was in the mid-2000s, and that's what really got us going, saying, yes, we can do this. And then it just gained momentum. And I would say since John, our new CEO, back in 2016 or 17, stepped in, that's when it really picked up steam. And he was able to guide us to this point.
Both the current building and this building was used not just to physically feed people, but to spiritually feed people as we point people to Christ and teach people the Scripture. So that's the same. I think what's different with this facility is it's designed for homeless work, what the ministry does. That building wasn't designed for that. This building is, where we have women and families entrance on one side, men on the other entrance, on the other side of the building. So from a safety and security standpoint, it's designed, it's laid out for that. Bulletproof glass, bulletproof drywall to help increase that safety and security. Current building, public meals, you walked in the front door like any other place, but here the public entrance is right into the dining hall. They can sit down, have a meal, and walk right out of the dining hall. And so that's another, speaks to that safety and security that we took into consideration when designing it.
I've been here since 2006, and we've kind of fit our ministry to the building, and this is the first time that we've actually fit the building to our ministry, and that's going to make a big difference in how we're able to care for and provide for all the people who need help here in the area.
In our current facility, for example, over in the Women and Families Department, we have one day room, and that housed, when we were full pre-COVID, 68 women and families. So in the new facility, we have two separate. We have a day room for single women, and then we have a day room for families. And then that day room for families has a room for older children and a room for younger children. So it's more space to help separate families and give kids a place to go and watch movies when mom and dad can sit in the family's day room and watch TV or play games or whatever it may be. So that's a big difference too.
We really rely on the community. Last year we had over 40,000 individual gifts. So our donors are not always the people that can write the multiple zero checks. Those gifts of $2.17, I get choked up, that can provide a meal add up, and they truly do add up. Here to be able to function. People who send in their Thanksgiving meal gifts and their Christmas meal gifts, we're able to multiply that for $2.17, provide a meal, and then, with the other money that comes in, be able to provide the overnight shelter, help with workforce assistance so that we can hold our guests accountable and show them that we love them and that they were created for purpose and on purpose, and that there's work out there and that we can work a plan with them and for them.
Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell for notifications. And also make sure to connect with us on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. For all of your business news, visit BusinessJournalDaily.com. For all of your arts and entertainment news, go to AfterHoursYoungstown.com.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community.
I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.